Hello, my name is Biodun and I am the creative director at Beads by Biodun, which is a brand under Annival's Creations. In our business, we specify in jewelry making, bead making, wire works, bag making, which we make from yarn, and we also make vases that you can use to decorate your spaces, your offices, your house, and it also doubles as a piggy bank where you can save money and no one knows about it. Our business rather is solely and totally based in Nigeria. Everything we make is in Nigeria and handmade, uniquely made for each person, right? Beads by Biodun began proper in 2020. Before then, I had always been making beads. My mom always used to make us make beads, but I didn't take it seriously, right? Most like everything in life, once it's around you, don't take it too seriously until you realize that, oh, wow, this thing actually is interesting and it brings me some kind of money, for lack of a better word. So in 2020, how it began was I wanted a job, right? COVID year. I was out of school for a while and I wanted a job. So I was just like, okay, I call her Uma, my mom. I call her Uma. Uma, I'm going out. I'm going to look for a job. And she was like, no, you can't go anywhere. Come and work for me. And I started making waist beads for her. I was earning some cash and it was interesting. So I was like, okay, I can do this thing full time. And yeah, that was just it. I continued making beads, learning from other people. You know, the social media now is such a powerful thing. And so that was where I started to learn and make sales, right? I opened my TikTok account. I started posting my videos there, Instagram, posting pictures. I mean, my major market is on TikTok, where that's where I meet most of my customers, and I even teach people how to make beads, right? Presently, I'm teaching someone from Greece, right? Via video chat. So that's how far this thing can go. We also have challenges, right, in the business. It hasn't been a smooth ride. First of all, I said I was in school when I started Beads by Biodun, so even when others were coming, I didn't have enough hands, and I wanted it to be me doing it, right? Because I wanted my touch, that kind of thing, handmade by me, Biodun of Beads by Biodun. And so it was hard to get someone to work for me. Yes, and also getting things, right? Most of the materials we use, even if it's handmade and made in Nigeria, most of them are outsourced from other countries. And sometimes it's difficult. You want to make something, but you don't have it right here to ship and all those things. It's been a hassle. Packaging, all those things, right? It costs a lot of money compared to what I'm making. I just go out of school now, so I'm really focusing on it, and yeah, I'm starting to see some rays of light. So yeah, that's Beads by Biodun under Annival's Creations, which is a handmade, what would I call it? A handmade home, right? That's where we make handmade. Everything is handmade. Yarn bags, yarn decor, vases, pots, you name it. We do it at Annival's Creations and Beads by Biodun. So my experience at the Creators Fair 2022, that was my very first fair. I remember, yes, my very first fair. Of course, it was new to me. I was so excited and it didn't fail to disappoint, yes. When I got there, I had fun, met people, because I feel like that was the most interesting part, right? Apart from making sales, I met a lot of people, which I usually don't do because I just sit at home, I make the orders and I send it. I don't even need to meet you and all that. But I met people, new things I didn't know people could even make with their hands, bags, all that. People came, people patronized me. It was a fun, memorable experience. I remember everything like it was today. I wore a yellow jacket. I remember very clearly. Yes, everything was nice. African prints all around me, jotters, clothes, and everything was made in Nigeria. Yes, I think that was the focal point, right? Everything was made in Nigeria. Amazing, right? And I won't feel like those things, because I walked around myself. I left my booth and I walked around myself to see what other people were doing. And I noticed after, 20 something years in life, I've noticed that most of these things we even buy abroad, right? I won't even compare them to what I saw at the fair, like, right? I saw this very nice jotter. I remember that one. And I was like, why do we, So yeah, I feel like it was very great. It was a good experience, learned things, made some money, and all that. My advice to those people who would want to participate in 2023 African Creators Fair would be, just go with the mindset of having fun, and you understand, don't be too, I was so excited, but I was still, I was uptight, but when I got there I realized there wasn't that much to it. Like, it's fun basically, and you're going to just enjoy yourself. And go with your complimentary cards. I didn't go with my complimentary cards last year, and so many people were asking. I was like, oh my god, I didn't bring any complimentary cards, but now I have that. So you should go with your complimentary cards. You don't want people to, when someone comes up to you, they might not want to buy at the moment. You want them to maybe even see your social media or something. Just hand them that card, and that's it, instead of, oh, take my number. That doesn't work now. So yeah, I think that's it. Just go have fun and be prepared.